video off, I wanted to leave a number for you guys. Obviously, if you couldn't tell by the title, it is the National Suicide Prevention number. If you just didn't get the number off the title, then the number is 1-800-273-8255. If you just feel like you need someone personal, someone that understands you, if you don't feel like the national hotline is enough, then I'm going to leave my email right here. It is tiffanyRvlogs@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me about anything, and I'm going to go ahead and just get right into the video. So, as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about something that is very near to my heart, that really gets me going. I could sit here and cry about it, talk about it, and just really like get you guys to understand. So I told you guys a little bit about my story with being in fights and a little bit of bullying that happened in Herbalife, but I never told you guys about my actual bullying story. But the reason I'm telling you guys this is not to get views, not anything like that, is to help you guys. So if this video does get demonetized, then oh well, I don't really care. It's not about the money, it's not about anything like that. It is for me to reach you, that one person that feels like they can't seem to catch a break, and that's lately been me. So I've also seen a lot of negative comments, people bullying on other YouTubers' videos. Guys, I watch so many YouTube videos that it's hard for me not to see negative comments. So let's just get right into this and let's just talk about it for a second. But yeah, so bullying isn't okay, and I think we all know that, but I think nobody takes the time to really let people know it's not okay. So I've tried to commit suicide twice. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it, not gonna say that it hasn't crossed my mind. And the reason I'm telling you guys this isn't for a sad story, isn't for you guys to feel sorry for me. I'm just telling you that even some of the biggest YouTubers have had this thought. Even some of the people that you know, that you sit next to on the bus, or that you go to work with, or that you go to school with, have thought about it. I'm not going to say that that's an okay thought, but I am going to say it's okay to feel a little bit alone. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that it's okay to sit there and think that nobody wants you on this earth, that you are nothing, that you don't mean anything, because that's just simply not the truth. So I do have a Logic's song playing in the background. It is the Hotline Number is the name of the song. If you guys are interested in hearing the full song, I will leave that in the link below as well. So the reason I love this song so much is because he's not just specifically talking about one thing. He's talking about it all. He's talking about whether you're straight, gay, black, Puerto Rican, white, Asian, whether you're skinny, fat, whether you're in between, whether you like this, whether you like that. He's saying in the song, like, you don't gotta die today, because I want you here. And guys, I want you here, period. I want you guys to love yourself enough to know that even when you go through these hard times, that you go through them for a reason, if you know what I mean. But getting back into like what I was saying, so I was in the 7th grade when I tried to commit suicide both times. I was like the ending of 7th grade, going into 8th grade. It was the scariest time of my life, and I was still, I don't think I'll ever be able to forget how I felt. Alone, like nothing was gonna work itself out, that my life didn't matter, that nobody cared, and that just, I want to say that simply wasn't the case. And I know that's not the case. It's just the way that you feel. You just feel trapped, like you're in a cage, that you're in like a cell that you can't seem to get out of. That is my perception of what being in jail is, when you're trapped in this little space and you can't get out no matter what the case may be. So in those 2 times, there's nothing like feeling like you're trapped, that nobody cares about you, and if you just say one thing, that people are going to think that you're crazy, or that you're lying, or that you just don't know what you're talking about. Everyone seems to think that depression has 100% symptoms. If you don't have this, but have this, then you're not depressed. You just need this or that, or you need pills, or you need medicine, or you need to go see a psychiatrist. That's not always the case. I feel like this could be taken the wrong way for sure, but I feel like we just need time. We need to not be alone 100% of the time. We need to figure out what it is that makes us so empty, that makes us so sad and want to be alone and just not be a part of society. Why do we feel this way? And why do we let ourselves feel this way? I just want you to know that I want you here. Every part of you, everything that you think is a flaw, I want you here. Because you are amazing. And you don't need me to tell you that. I've said that many times in the past. You don't need me to tell you that, but I will. I will let you know that no matter what you're going through, bad, good, sad, happy, mad, whatever emotions you're feeling, it's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel mad, but it's also very okay to feel happy. I've battled with depression and I've battled with so many different emotions, and I'm still battling those emotions every single day, but that doesn't stop the world from turning. It doesn't stop. So whether you choose to be sad or whether you choose to be happy, the world is still gonna turn, and you just gotta make those decisions. I know it's not always a choice to be sad, because if I could be happy 100% of the time, you best believe I would. But I just think that it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Whether things aren't gonna be okay, whether things just feel like everything is falling apart, it's gonna be okay. Depression is real. Like, it is a real thing. And I can't explain to you guys enough that I feel the same things that you guys do when you guys feel alone, when you're in your little cell in your head, depressed and all alone. Like, you guys feel like there's nothing, when that's not the case. I could go on and on about this. People will never stop being brutal and never stop being mean. It's just kind of something that you have to figure out and you have to, I guess, deal with. People say, well, don't let the comments get to you, don't let so-and-so get to you. But how do you not let them get to you is the question. I'm gonna give you a few examples of stuff that I've gone through that, surprisingly enough, you guys have probably had some type of similar interaction. So I remember walking down the hall one time and some guy decided to call me an Oreo. And he didn't call me an Oreo because I think I'm black or anything like that. He called me it because the Oreo is pretty round. And at first I was kind of like, well, I looked at him like he was stupid, and then he was like, because you're big. And I was like, okay, that's actually not what I said, but I'm not going to get into that. But it'll forever be with me. I remember walking down the hall and somebody made like Oompa Loompa, like the song. It wasn't funny. It was really embarrassing because it was in front of other people. And it hurt my feelings, quite frankly. People think that that stuff is so funny, and it's not. And I can tell you, I'm not the type of person that I'll be mean to you for no reason. I'm a really nice person, and I've always been a really nice person. You don't have the right to make anyone else feel bad, and you don't have the right to say vicious things about people. It literally makes my heart ache, like sad, to see people being mean to other people. There's no reason for it, and I think that this generation, and not even like this generation, I don't mean specifically, you know, 12-year-olds till down. I mean like this whole social media era where everybody's on social media. People are hiding behind computer screens and not saying things face to face. So people think that they can say whatever they want, and everybody wants to be a savage because they think it's cool. Is it really cool not to have emotions or not to share your emotions? When did that become a thing? Because I really need to talk to the person that thinks that thought it was okay to even introduce that. Now relationships seem to be nothing. If you don't have this many likes, or if you don't have this or that, you're not cool. Like, what? What has this even come to? But I just want you to know that no matter all the bullshit that goes on, no matter what happens, I want you here. You need to be alive. But I'm gonna end it here because I feel like I've been ranting, which I have, and I just want you to know I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive.